What's up, everyone? So today we are just going to look at alignment. So we're going to use this screen as an example on how to actually fix the alignment on our project. So what we first want to do is we want to ensure that we have a good margin space for our screen. So right here you can see that we don't really have a margin. Everything is overlapping to the sides. I'm just going to use this app as an example. But so first I'm just going to ensure that everything fits properly into the screen, so that we create our own margin. Now we have space on the sides. So clearly we still don't have enough space, so I'm just going to decrease the size of this. Before, of course, once you're making your applications, it's going to be a bit different, but this is what you want to do. Alright, great stuff. So now we want to ensure we mark this margin so that none of our elements go over the margin. So we're going to use this thing. We're going to use this reminder thing here to show us where our margin ends. Then we're going to want to ensure that this side and this side of the margin are exactly the same. So what we're going to do is draw a square or a rectangle, but it's mainly a square, and then ensure that it is touching the end of the screen and the ruler that you just brought in. Then we are going to place it on this side, ensuring that these two sides are exactly the same. So now we're going to take another ruler, drag it in, place it on top of the box, and now we have a thing that aligns. Now we have a margin that is the same. So now, as you can see, this reminder thing is leaving a bit of space here. So what we're going to do is we are going to ensure that it is touching that ruler line that marks our margin. There we go. And now that's how we do the first part of the spacing. Then what we want to do, did we leave on some space? We did. So just push it to the side, take let's take our ruler. Our ruler doesn't want to move now. Okay, so we don't want to focus too much on the nitties, but it's good to actually try and make it perfect if you can. Let's do this. Ensure that the line is touching. The line is touching, and then we just bring this here. Whoops. There we go. Perfect. Alright, cool. So now we have our margins. So now we can drag this out. Then now what we want to fix is all these other elements that are outside of the margin. So to fix this, all we do is just shift it, because everything is clearly grouped. For this one, we're going to have to make it a bit smaller so that it fits inside our margins. Let's just make it a bit bigger. Let's see. There we go. Now it fits inside our margins. This one we just move it to the side. And I'm guessing this is a carousel. Then yeah, everything must fit inside our margins. So let's just ensure that this here is actually touching the line and is aligned with everything else. And then same for, whoops. Let's just drag it quickly. Nice. Okay, so now that we have all of this basically inside, we can just fix this one quickly as well. But now that we have all of this inside, we want to ensure the spacing in between each element, so under each element, is the same throughout, so that there is consistency. So now we're going to take this footer and just fix it. Here we'll group it so that when we move it, it can move. I'm gonna take this as well. Let's just fix this button so that it looks good. Alright, just doing a little bit of fixing here, but everything else should be good. So now we want to ensure all of this is grouped, and then it's touching the ruler line. And then now we're gonna do the same trick we did with the square, and we're just gonna measure how much space we have to leave in between each item. So we're going to just choose, whoops, wrong side. Whoops. I'm just struggling with the frame here, but I got it now. There we go. So now all the spacings must be this height. Don't go inside the frame. So these elements, just take it, move it to the bottom. Just select everything, just move it down like this. There we go. Then now we want to ensure we do the same for here. Just select everything, just move it down. That's it. And then the last one is just, okay, the second last one is this one. The reason I'm selecting 2 items at the time so that it maintains the spacing, so that I don't have to fix things. I don't have to keep fixing things. I can just fix it one by one and it will look good. Just push down this one, and then this should be proper. So now we have our app. The alignment is way better. Let us see if I can just bring back the comparison. Let's do this, copy. So you'll let me know which one looks better to you. But here, it's more cleaner, it's more user-friendly. You can see what is going on. This is what you are essentially doing for whatever applications you're making. Alright, see you in the next one.